A woman's mother-in-law was fighting cancer. She loved her grandchildren with everything in her. They were her reason for waking up every morning, her motivation to endure painful treatments, her light in the darkest moments. She'd said multiple times that her main reason for even fighting cancer was to have more time with them. This past Sunday, the woman got a positive pregnancy test. She and her fiancé had a confirmation appointment scheduled for Friday morning. They'd been planning all week to announce the pregnancy Friday afternoon, a moment of joy they'd carefully orchestrated. Then, last night, her mother-in-law went to the ER. She was now in the hospital. The medical issue might not be related to her cancer, they didn't know for sure yet. But whatever it was making her not want to fight as much. The woman could see the exhaustion in her mother-in-law's eyes, the way hope seemed to be slipping through her fingers. The woman wanted desperately to give her the energy to keep fighting. Her mother-in-law's treatment had been going extremely well. Most of her tumors were gone. She was so close to remission, so close to more years with her grandchildren. The woman was torn, paralyzed by two equally powerful instincts. Part of her wanted to wait until her mother-in-law was home to announce the pregnancy. It felt like the wrong time and place to share such news in a hospital room. What if her mother-in-law didn't want to keep fighting? What if the pregnancy news made her feel guilty for wanting to give up? What if it added pressure when she needed peace? But another part of her, the part that had watched her mother-in-law light up every time she saw her grandchildren, wanted to tell her now. She didn't think her mother-in-law was ready to give up. This health scare was just a bump in the road. And maybe, just maybe, knowing another grandchild was on the way would give her that spark to keep fighting. Her fiancé was just as confused as she was. They'd discussed it from every angle. Tell her now? Wait until Friday? Wait until she's home? Every option felt both right and wrong simultaneously. Nobody else knew yet, not even their son. They didn't want to tell him until right before they told everyone else because he repeated everything. A well-meaning child could accidentally ruin the carefully planned announcement, or worse, let the secret slip to his grandmother before they were ready. The woman sat with the weight of this decision. On one hand, the pregnancy was a gift, a promise of more life, more love, more reasons to keep fighting. Her mother-in-law had explicitly said her grandchildren were her reason for battling cancer. Another grandchild meant another reason, another source of hope. On the other hand, hospital rooms were places of vulnerability and fear. Was it manipulative to share pregnancy news as motivation for someone to keep fighting? Was it fair to put that kind of emotional weight on someone who was already carrying so much? The woman wondered if her mother-in-law would feel joy or pressure. Would she smile and cry happy tears, renewed in her determination to meet this new grandchild? Or would she feel guilty for her moments of weakness, obligated to keep fighting even when she was exhausted? There was also the practical consideration. What if something went wrong with the pregnancy? It was still so early. The confirmation appointment wasn't until Friday. If she told her mother-in-law now and then had a miscarriage, would that devastate her even more? But waiting also carried risks. What if her mother-in-law's health declined rapidly? What if she never got the chance to know about this grandchild? Would the woman forever regret not telling her when she had the chance? The clock was ticking. Her mother-in-law was in the hospital now, facing a moment of crisis. The woman held news that could potentially change everything, or complicate everything. She just didn't know which. What do you think about this situation? Should the woman tell her mother-in-law about the pregnancy while she's in the hospital? Or should she wait? When is the right time to share news that could bring hope but also pressure? Share your thoughts and feelings in the comments below. Like, comment, share, and follow this page for more.